How's everybody doing today? It's Mr. C with Mr. and Mrs. C's Homestead, and we're going to do Mr. C's version of a Big Mac casserole. Something a little different, kind of tasty, and once again, pretty easy to do. So, you know me, I like those simple things. So we're going to start off with a couple pounds of hamburger meat and a whole onion diced up, and oops, and let me grab a knife real quick so I can cut this plastic on this thing. But you're going to use about 2 pounds of hamburger meat and a whole onion, and then we're going to put, I hope you don't think I'm putting this on the floor. We have a trash can that hangs on the door behind the island, so we dump it into there. But anyway, we're going to take about 2 pounds of hamburger meat, bust it up, put it in the pot, and get it start cooking down. I'm going to throw the onion in there with it, let it cook down. Shouldn't take too long to do. And then we'll be putting it in a pan, and we'll show you what to do after we do all that. And we'll cook it in the oven for about 25 minutes and you'll be eating. So, like I said, I like the fast, quick and easy meals. Hope you guys are having a good Sunday. Ready to start that week again. And that's what we do, right? Go back to work, make some money so you can pay some bills and feed some dogs. Alright, and I'm going to wash my hands real quick. I got my hands washed. We're going to throw a little, I like to salt my meat as I'm cooking it. Some salt, some pepper, and then we're going to throw in some garlic, which is about probably 2 tablespoons of garlic that I got all mashed up. And that's pretty much all I'm going to do to the meat, and then throw in the onion with it. So it can be cooking with the meat. And when the hamburger's done, the onion will be done too. And then we're going to move it over to a casserole dish, and it'll go in the oven. So I'm going to cook this hamburger down, and when we get done with the hamburger, I'll come back. So we'll see you shortly. Okay, we're back. We got the hamburger browned, and we drained the oil off. Make sure you drain it off really good, because you don't want it, in your pan while you're cooking. So we're just going to dump the hamburger in. Hang on one. Okay, so that was my timer going off, y'all heard. Alright, so we got the meat done. I did dice up 1 tomato, which we're going to throw in. Give that a good mix around. And we're going to throw about a cup to a cup and a half of cheese on top. And this is just a mixture of Colby Jack and Monterey Jack. You can use whatever, cheddar, whatever your preference is. We're just going to put just a good medium coat over it. Spread her out. And then we're going to put this in the oven and have it preheated at 350. And we're going to put it in there for about 25 minutes. When we pull it out, we'll finish showing you what we're going to put on our Big Mac cheese casserole. So this is going in the oven for about 25 minutes at 350, and we'll pull it out and we'll finish it up from there. So we'll see you shortly. Okay, so we got the casserole pulled out of the oven. I'm gonna give it a quick little stir. It's kind of hot, so kind of mix that cheese in, roll it in. Okay, and we're gonna throw in about a half a cup of sour cream. Throw in about a half a cup of heavy whipping cream. Alright, and some relish, which I usually just enough to kind of go across the top. Add that in. And then whatever kind of sauce you want to use, Thousand Island, whatever. This is called the Secret Sauce by Guy Ferris, TV show guy. It's got a little bit of a smoky flavor to it. It's kind of different. We're just going to kind of drizzle across with it. We're going to mix all this back in. Kind of like what goes on a Big Mac in a way. Got your sweet relish and your tomatoes, and then when it comes out, we're going to put our pickles and our lettuce in it, and it's like a Big Mac casserole. We're going to go back in and add some more cheese to it. Alright, it's going to go back in the oven again for probably another 15 minutes. I'm going to put this in, and then we'll finish up when we come back. Alright, see you in a minute. Alright, so we pulled the Big Mac casserole back out of the oven. We're going to add some pickles to the top. By the way, if you don't know, always save your pickle juice. On them hot days, it's good for hydrating, muscle cramps, things like that. You can drink the juice, it's really good for you. Don't go buying in a bottle at the store when you can save what you got. Alright, so we got some pickles in there. We're just going to top it with a little bit of lettuce. Kind of like a Big Mac would be. Pretty much it. And that's our Big Mac casserole. You just dip it out and put it in a bowl or plate or whatever, and it's ready to serve. So I'm going to scoop a little bit of it out here. Grab something to scoop it with. A little bit in the bowl. Probably should let it cool just a little bit, but we're going to get some out of there anyway. A little stringy. That's good. And that's pretty much it, y'all. That is your Big Mac hamburger cheese casserole. And we hope you enjoyed watching today. And we'll be back in a few days for something else. And we look forward to seeing you again. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks so much.